Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Placement Way. Today I come up with a new topic that is server-side rendering. If you are new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe. So let's get into the topic. So when it comes to server-side rendering, you heard you mostly heard this term in Next.js. So because Next.js came up with server-side rendering because server-side rendering is powerful technique in which uh, it optimized the SEO, and the next thing is it improves the performance of the application because the the pages will be served to the users as per request. That means on demand it actually serves the routes to the user. That's why server side rendering is a powerful technique. So for now I'll explain about the full flow of server-side rendering. After that, I'll explain the uses and as well as drawbacks of server-side rendering. So when it comes to server-side rendering, whenever a user requests a particular website, then after getting the request by the server, it actually generates the HTML code for that particular route. It generates the HTML and give response along with JS reference. So it actually responded with HTML that is generated for that particular page or route along with JS reference. JS reference. So after that, that means at the client side, HTML plus JS reference that we got from the server, and here we only got the HTML and JS reference. This is non-interactive. Non-interactive because it only have the JS reference and the HTML. That means user immediately sees the UI of that particular page. That means user is unable to interact with that particular page because there is no JS functionality attached to that particular HTML tree. So after getting this from the client will request the JS bundle because it got the JS reference, right? So it will request the JS bundle, and after that server will respond with the JS bundle. So after that a process will be happened, that is to attach this JS functionality to this HTML tree. That process is called hydration. Now the page will become interactive. Now the page will become interactive. So this is the whole flow of server-side rendering. So user request, and after that HTML plus JS reference, and client request the JS bundle, and after getting the JS bundle, this attaching of JS functionality to this HTML tree is called hydration. So now the page will become interactive because of this HTML file already generated at the server. So this particular web app or website is fully support SEO. So whenever the web crawlers crawl this web page, then they will get the enough metadata, and in that way it is easier to show in the results. So in this way, SEO is greatly improved in server-side rendering. So this is about the whole flow in server-side rendering. So now I'll explain about the uses of the server-side rendering over the client-side rendering. Uses of SSR, server-side rendering. So when it comes to the users, first one is SEO. SEO is greatly improved in server-side rendering. I have already explained before. That means during build time, the HTML file is already generated for this particular server-side rendering. So that is called static site generation. So the HTML file is already generated for each and every route, so that whenever web crawlers crawl all these web pages, then they will get enough metadata. And in this way, whenever user search a keyword regarding our website, then they will, that means web crawlers already known about that metadata, and it will match the requested keyword along with that metadata, and it will serve that web page to the user. In this way, SEO is greatly improved in server side rendering. And the next thing is bundle size will be reduced. So if we consider client side rendering, in client side rendering, the whole bundle of that application will be sent to the client. So client will execute the that bundle. So as the application size grows, the bundle size increase and execution time increases. But when it comes to server side rendering, the pages will be served to the user on demand. That means whenever user requests that page, it only sends that HTML plus JS reference of that particular route only. So in this way, bundle size will be reduced, and the, what do you say, the performance at the client side will boost. So these are the uses of SSR. And when it comes to drawbacks, so when it comes to drawbacks, the first thing is non-interactivity sometimes. So here you see, here here I mentioned non-interactive, right? So let's say let's say we have a page. That means for a particular route, we have a page. So we have four components. So let's say these three components are static. That means they do not depend on any data that needs to fetch from the database. But this one, this fourth component is not static. So it is dynamic. That means it need to fetch some data from the server, and it need to process something, and after that only it will render. So because because of this component takes time, all the other components, that means the whole HTML file will be paused to serve to the user. So that's why user will not be able to get the whole page uh, at the same time. That means user will get this page with some delay, and also after getting this page, we have this hydration process, right? The, hy- the hydration process will be initialized only once after all the pages got rendered. So that's why there is non-interactivity at sometimes. So this is about the one of the drawback for server-side rendering. That means when it comes to hydration or and serving of this HTML file, this will happen only when the whole page is ready to serve. Then only these particular things will happen. But the best thing is these drawbacks are already solved in Next.js by introducing suspense component, suspense element. So I think you already saw the, if you go through the documentation, then you will find one file called loading. So by using that loading, we can achieve this suspense element and we can overcome the drawback. So this is about the server side rendering, guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. For more informative videos, please subscribe. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.